literally their lives were changed because of him. And
we have some new information now on a man who died after falling into a chemical holding tank on Swan Island. More on what happened and only on 6, how the victim's family is now dealing with this tragic and very sudden death. Welcome, everyone, to Coin Local 6 at 5. I'm Kelly Day.
And I'm Jeff Gianola. 57-year-old John Summers was killed when he fell into a vat full of a corrosive chemical. Now, this happened early Sunday morning on a barge just off Swan Island. A worker noticed John was missing and immediately called for help.
I believe I have a man that's fallen into a tanker barge. I cannot locate him.
Is he an employee?
Excuse me?
Is he an employee?
Yes, he is.
And he's missing?
Yes. I just saw him like 2 minutes ago. And I look over here and he's gone. And he was around the tank that's right here that we're working in.
5'9".
Now, Coin Local 6 reporter Lisa Balick is following this story, and only on 6 she talked with his family today. Lisa, I can't imagine this man just goes to work one day and just doesn't come home.
Terrible. He's a Chehalis father of 5, and he'll be missed not only in Washington, but he's got a lot of family here in Oregon. I want you to look at something. 20 inches. That's how wide the opening was. Firefighters had to crawl down to try and find him.
He has spent his entire 57 years investing in other people and building relationships and fixing broken people.
Michael Summers' 4 brothers and sister gathered at their parents' home in Carlton today to support each other and to share memories of their brother who lost his life doing what he loved best, working as a port engineer on a barge.
He has literally thousands of friends.
Investigators say Summers fell into a 20-foot holding tank filled with a toxic chemical while he was at work on the barge. Another worker quickly called for help, but firefighters say there was a space below the hatch where there's a ladder, but the air was filled with carbon dioxide that would have caused someone to pass out in seconds and die.
Well, if he had to go out, he went out on top. Yeah. He just in the best place he's ever been in his life at this point.
Portland Fire and Rescue's hazmat and technical rescue teams raced to the barge for a complicated recovery, pumping out a toxic chemical from the tank, then having to go down through an opening only about 2 feet wide into the chemical tank for 45 minutes.
It was hazardous, both with the small opening, the confined space component, going into the hazardous atmosphere that would not sustain life. Less than 1% oxygen. Okay, a couple of breaths, you're going to suffocate and die.
Today, Mike Summers' family is grieving, but wants the brave firefighters to know how grateful they are for the daring recovery.
that was huge, and doing their jobs, whatever, but we know it was very special to us that they went in there for him and brought him out.
Now, federal investigators are looking into exactly what caused Mr. Summers' death. His family is just trying to cope with the loss. Coming up on Coin Local 6 at 6, you'll hear more from his family and a message they want to send to the firefighters who tried very hard to find him and bring his body back up. Reporting for you live, Lisa Balick, Coin Local 6.